everyone. How are you all doing? Thank you for taking out time to watch this another news story. The story is I Know What to Do. There was a family where there were grandparents, father, mother, there were two children, a boy and a girl. The boy's name was Krish and he was 20 years old going to a college, and the girl's name was Krishi. She was 18 years old going into her last year of her school. So Krishi, they were very happy children. The family itself had lot of harmony, lot of peace, lot of love and respect for each other. They would all sit together, eat their food, talk to each other, share how their day was. And every day there was a routine that they all used to follow, just like you and me. So they would all get up, get busy in their work. The father would go to his office. Mother used to work from home. Children would go to school and college. And grandparents would either go out, meet their friends, sit at home, watch television, talk to each other. And this is how the day used to pass by. One day, the grandmother noticed that the son, her grandson Krish, often visits the terrace a lot. She started observing him for a while. For 2 days, 3 days, for a week, she would see him coming back from college. She felt that the child was little lost in something, maybe stressed about something, but she just didn't want to jump to a conclusion. She wanted to observe him for a while and see what is going on. And she observed that every passing day, the child would start visiting the terrace a lot. So one day there was nobody at home. Grandmother was alone, father was in the office, grandfather had gone to the bank, mother had gone to the market, the daughter had gone to meet her friends. So grandmother was all alone at home. So when Krish came back from college, he kept his bag, had some food, sat down, watched television, but after 5-10 minutes, he just got up and started going towards the terrace. So grandmother thought, let me also see what he does in the terrace. So she also started climbing the stairs. And when she stepped into the terrace, she saw that Krish was smoking. He had a cigarette and he was smoking. She didn't say anything. She climbed down. She came and sat on the sofa and watched the television. After some time, Krish came back. He sat down with his grandmother, spoke to her a little bit, and then he again got up and was about to go on the terrace. So grandmother called him, Krish, can you please come and sit with me for a while? I need to talk about something important. So Krish said, can we do it a little later, Granny? I'll just be back in 5 minutes. She said, I know you're going there to smoke a cigarette, but I want you to come and sit here and spend those 5 minutes with me. After that, you're free to go. He felt a little ashamed, a little embarrassed, because he respected his grandmother a lot and didn't want that, he felt that it's a disrespect towards an elder that he is doing such a thing, because he knew smoking is injurious to health. He came, he sat down and he said, I'm sorry, Granny. Granny said, I don't want you to feel sorry for smoking a cigarette, but I want to understand what is happening in your life. What is it that is creating so much of anxiousness, so much of restlessness within you? I've been observing you for a while now, and I'm seeing that your going on terrace frequency has increased every day. You seem so lost. What is the matter? I want to understand that. Maybe I can help you out. So Krish said, Granny, it's not very serious, but yes, it is bothering me. So she said, okay, I'm listening to you, go ahead. So he said, my graduation is about to get over and I really don't know what to do ahead. I really don't know which subject should I take for which I can do my masters, or should I drop a year, work for a while, gain more experience. What do I do? I really don't understand. What am I really good at that I can pursue? I want to pursue something that brings a lot of happiness to me. My career is a passion for me rather than a burden in my life or just a routine that I follow to earn money. I don't want to take up something that doesn't give me happiness. So I'm really confused about all these thoughts all the time. So the granny gave him a smile and said, Krish, this phase comes in everyone's life. All you need to do is to understand how you can gain more awareness about it. He said, I didn't understand what you're trying to say. She said, when you go to your university, talk to your teachers, understand how they see you, how they understand you, how they feel that, yes, what is it that is special in you? What is it that is a strength of yours? Talk to your friends. Maybe there are friends who have different plans. Maybe they are preparing for a university where they want to apply. Understand that. The more you stay in your own thoughts, those thoughts are not going to get clarified. They're only going to create more clouds of confusions for you. How are you going to come out of that confusion? So go and talk to them. I would suggest you, why don't you keep a diary with you, a notebook with you, a pen always ready with you. Whatever you want to do in your life, just write them down. Don't think whether you can do it or not. Just write them down. See amongst them also, what is it that you are happy doing? What actually is attracting you to pursue? Make that list. Then see how you are going to follow it. Does it need examinations to be cleared? Does it need more funding? What is it that it needs? What qualifications you need to get into it? Talk to your father, talk to your grandfather, talk to people who are already related to that kind of a field. Do you have a counselor in your university? Chris said, yeah, I have a counselor. Talk to your counselor. Counselor will help you. He was listening very carefully to his granny, what all she was sharing. Then he said, wow, I really never knew, Granny, that you have such an abundance of information, guidance all stored within you. So Granny started laughing. She gently patted his head and said, I have also gone through it. I was also a teenager. I also went to university. I've been also going through a lot of confusions in my life. And one thing I learned, cigarette is not going to help you come out of this confusion. Each time you go on the terrace, you take a cigarette, you hold it between your fingers, you smoke. What is it that you're doing? He said, I'm just thinking. She said, what are you thinking? All the confusion that's there in your mind. The cigarette is not clarifying those confusions. Rather than, all you need to do is leave those thoughts here at home. You've been very fond of playing cricket? He said, yes, I have been. Pick up your bat and your ball. Go out, play with your friends, release those energies. Once those energies that are blocked within you as confusions, as stress, as worries, once they are released, your focus is distracted, you come home, you have a bath, you wear fresh clothes, you feel fresh, you eat fresh food. And then when you sit on your table with a diary and a pen, you have those thoughts in line. You're able to focus on, yes, I have been thinking about it, but what have I come to a conclusion to? Nothing. All you need to do is sit with yourself, make your list, and that's going to bring more clarity rather than cigarette smoking. They both laughed it loud. The very next day, he got ready. Krish went to his university, started interacting with his teachers, with the counselor, with his friends, and gradually he started gaining a lot of understanding, awareness, things that he was not aware of. There are so many different courses. He can also do things that he wants to do, and he can also apply for courses that he really is interested in doing. So he was able to get a hang of it, that now this is the direction I need to go in. And one thing was very clear with him now. The more he indulges in confusions, the more he gets confused, stressed, worries. and the more cigarettes he is smoking. But the more he is releasing these energies by physically either playing, swimming, jogging, gardening, doing whatever you like, he's releasing those energies, leaving those thoughts for a moment. And when he's back on his table with a notepad, with a pen, there is altogether different energy. There are new thoughts, there is freshness to think now. He started sharing this with everybody. Those who were confused, those who needed this, he started sharing it. He also started observing his sister Krishi, that after she had finished her schooling, she was also coming under this stress of what she needs to do, which university she needs to go, what is it that interests her the most. She started getting headaches, and those headaches started affecting her health. Then one day he went to her room and said, Krishi, I know what to do. And she said, what is it that you know, brother? And he shared all the guidance that grandmother had shared with Krish. Krishi got an insight with it. She too realized that overthinking is only hampering her health, is only making her feel low. But if she is clear once after she has listed her priorities, she is able to understand. The next morning, Krishi got up, she took out a pen, she took out a notebook, and she started writing all that she is interested in. And finally, she was able to circle out that particular thing that she wanted to do for herself. And that was joining fashion designing course. So Krishi got an insight, a guidance from Krish. Krish got this guidance from his granny. Granny must have got from her parents, her life experiences. So this way a chain started getting formed, and this chain started helping different people, different age group people. We do get confused as adults. Every day there are certain confusions. Today I have an important meeting. What do I wear? Which perfume do I use? Which watch do I wear? What is it that I should do? Which decision should I go with? Every moment we have confusions. But once you close your eyes and you ask yourself, what is there that I should wear, a blue or a white? Suddenly there's a visual in front of you. Wearing a blue shirt, maybe a nice tie with it, and the entire combination is there. We've stopped connecting to ourselves. We've stopped asking ourselves. And that is what actually is going to help us. Because nobody knows you better than you yourself. And once you start coming into that connect, you will start helping your children, and they will start helping the other generations. So this is something that you can truly give your children, because how to pass an examination is easy, but how to cope up with life examinations that are there every day in our lives, how do you cope up with them? That is actually what we need to teach ourselves or learn ourselves, and help others to learn as well. So with this, I shall take your leave. I hope you enjoyed this story. I'll be back next Saturday with another story for you. Thank you so much. Thank you.